Hello and welcome to World in 5. A number of boarding schools have once again snubbed the zig for the school's third term, insisting on parents paying in US dollars exclusively. What could be the implications of this move in the long run, and have the authorities given up on errant schools?
Last month, the RBZ governor said the zig had gained public confidence up to 91% acceptance. In contrast, most schools seem not to be on this bandwagon.
But most of our schools, they are accepting US dollars. They don't accept zig. If you ask them to charge you in zig, they say we don't really accept the zig because they are afraid to give you a black market rate.
Most boarding schools in Zimbabwe have once again snubbed the zig. Parents had to pay fees exclusively in US dollars for the third term, which started on Monday.
As for my school, I'm at Chinua University, Technology of Zimbabwe. So they both accept USD and also they accept zig currency. So as for the currency of local currency of Zimbabwe, it's actually good because they are accepting our local currency and embracing it.
A 7-member gang raided Eureka Junior School in Bankert and got away with 80 United States dollars after blowing off a safe in one of the school's offices around 2 a.m. on Tuesday. This was the second attempt at the school in 2 years. The gang, which was armed with machetes and clad in balaclavas, pounced on the security guard, Nelson Nowera, who complied with their orders before they broke into the strong room where the school keeps exam papers, hoping to find the money. The school's human resources manager, Wilson Kambanje, told ZTN Prime that the school only lost 80 United States dollars, a few groceries, and a laptop which was destroyed in the explosion.
This incident unfortunately has happened when we had just moved to our new premises. It is the second incident it has happened. This time, however, they've managed to blast the safe using explosive. Because it happened first time 2 years ago, we were quite very clear there's no need to keep money in the safe. So there was not much money in here. If there was, it is plus or minus $80.
In other news, SADC countries have come up with a regional strategy to combat MPOX as they shift gears in the fight against the disease. Ministers of health from the region met virtually last week, where they adopted the strategy. This comes as cases continue to rise, with over 20,000 reported in the region. While Zimbabwe has no confirmed cases yet, the Democratic Republic of Congo is the epicenter. Zimbabwe is used by DRC as a transit country, hence there is high human traffic between the countries. ZTN Prime spoke to the Minister of Health, who highlighted the need for a strengthened surveillance.
As SADC, we had a meeting last week on Wednesday, SADC Ministers of Health, where we agreed to come up with one plan, a strategic plan to deal with MPOX, also to have one management plan and one monitoring plan. So we are ready and we keep on improving our readiness as a region. Yes, unfortunately, we can say the epicenter of MPOX is in the SADC region.
Human and wildlife conflict comes in many forms, but for the Kariba community, the battle with baboons is simply on another level. In the following report, we look at the battle between baboons and patients at a district hospital. Fear grips the town of Kariba as marauding baboons invade residential areas. The unwanted guests are leaving a trail of destruction. Kariba District Hospital has been breached and the baboons are stealing food from unsuspecting patients, causing mayhem. For local residents, this has become a daily nightmare.
ukarara kudai chikafu chese unochiona chatoenda nemakodo sanozuro kuma1 ndandakatorara ndikatozomuka kudaira kutomhanya nechigubhu changu chemahewu.
At the Kariba District Hospital, patients and healthcare staff are fed up and infrastructure has not been spared.
So tirikuramba tichichema kunyanya ku national parks, tichichema zvekare kune vanotimirira kumaparliament kuti vaisewo bill rinotichengetedza kubva kumhuka kune vagari vemuno mukariba. Uyezve tichichema kune zvakanyanyisa zvinofanira kurangarirwa kunzvimbo dzatigere dzakafanana naKariba dzine human and animal conflict.
The 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, was declared open at the UN headquarters in New York by the General Assembly's new president, Philman Yang. Yang was sworn in and declared the opening of the new session following the announcement by the president of the 78th session of the Assembly. The 79th session of the UNGA held its first plenary meeting where Yang called on the international community to strengthen cooperation in addressing global challenges. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, in his speech at the meeting, stressed the current severe global situation, highlighting the need for concrete solutions to end poverty, eliminate inequality, and address climate catastrophes. That's all we had for you on World in 5.